Hello and welcome back to part 16 of Shadow of Mordor, where we have just lost against the generic captain while we were attempting to do a bonus mission. And so Uruk got promoted to a war chief, and got a slight power increase. And all the other ones that survived the encounter also got power increases and promotions. I believe the maximum value that any of the Uruks can end with is 20.
Oh,
At 20 power, captains and war chiefs are virtually unkillable, especially at this point in the game where we don't have the other half of our skill set yet.
well, it's good to know that we can look forward to some more awesome development.
Kinda.
As much as I do appreciate this, auto happening system, this sequence can take quite a while.
Yes,
And I'm
yes,
the kind
it can.
of guy.
mostly because I had half the guys killed, so they have to refill the ranks.
Some people got to take their places. How very Call of Duty.
Yep.
What are these towers of silver? They are lights to guide us in the land of shadow, where all other lights may fail. Pale reflections of the light of the two trees, and memories of a lost kingdom.
Thank you, Celebrimbor.
How very poetic.
So the next several parts are going to be us going around the Udun/Ara area doing bonus missions.
Bonus missions.
We will end up going into Nurnen relatively quickly, but I think that's going to be like 4 parts from now.
Man.
Because I didn't want to do a 100% run of the game, because doing a 100% run of the game is not worth it, and it takes significantly longer than it should. But I did want to show off. I did want to show off a lot of the additional content, like what could potentially happen if you do a large portion of the resistance missions, how powerful you can get by doing the additional weapon legends. Honestly, it's not all that much. And the collecting of various runes that can spawn from captain and war chief kills.
And
Like
also the hidden runes that you can find on the walls and stuff.
Yes, the moon lizards.
Which reminds me of how terrible it is to try 100%ing Assassin's Creed, where you have to travel a fucking city like Damascus or Jerusalem, where eventually a lot of the surfaces look the fucking same. I can't remember where I am, where I've looked, and where I still need to go in order to get the goddamn flags.
Right. And if you want that 100% ending in Assassin's Creed, you do need to collect all the flags for some
Wait,
fucking
there's a
reason.
true ending?
I believe Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 have 100%
God damn
endings.
it.
I don't know if 3 does.
YouTube. Just YouTube it. It's not worth it.
Oh, definitely. If it's a Ubisoft open world game, YouTube the 100% ending. They are not fucking worth it.
I mean, geez. I'm trying to think now if Nier Automata has something like that. Wait, no, that can't.
Nier Automata has like 17 endings.
But
so, yeah.
but 100. What would constitute 100% completion in that game? I imagine would be because the items.
You have to get all the other endings specifically and do the final playthrough in a particular manner.
And you have to complete all the quests, get all the endings. Yeah, because as I recall, there are no real collectibles in the game because items are usually randomly generated and quite replenishable. Although
I was not supposed to aggro all these guys.
what will happen to our slave friends?
Explode them.
Did you just blow up a slave?
No, quite thankfully, explosions in this game do not. Talion cannot actually inflict friendly fire on the slaves.
So these guys are like Ganados. Like, Leon can be standing next to a grenade that goes off, and he'll just fucking hold his hands up like he didn't want the light to get in his eyes from getting his picture taken. But every fucking enemy around him, and even further away than he is, will get blown to pieces.
That's a Resident Evil 6 reference. No, 5.
5?
Is it 5,
No, 4.
right?
Yep,
Oh, 4.
there's Ganados, Magini, and Juavo in that order. 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
I was looking forward to testing my blade.
Hey, we wrote this up like a long, long time ago, but do you still plan on doing the Resident Evil 6 story for Mr. McFanfic?
I do definitely still plan on doing it. Eventually. Just like all my other projects.
And there we go. There's the bonus objective done. Now let's hopefully get the actual objective this time.
Boom. I'm going to free you. It's going to be very epic and full of
There,
explosions.
you've been freed. Now run the fuck away.
Go off screen where you will be totally safe.
Elven swiftness procs virtually any shift in altitude altitude. Yes, altitude that you make while starting
Nice.
around. It's why the speed run, the world record speed run of the game, which is about an hour and 10 minutes right now, I think. At least last time I checked, gets Elven swiftness first as their and I have to say that I agree with getting it. But then you have to know where all the rocks are, and I don't know where all the rocks are.
Well, all speedruns do depend on a considerable amount of research and available knowledge in order to complete them in the first place. Wouldn't you agree?
True. Yes, I most certainly do agree with that. I'm trying right now to use this zip line, because using the zip line will make getting over to that slave significantly easier. There we go. There's only a couple dudes here now, but once I go into the fight pits. Oh look, bunch of dudes just spawned in out of nowhere.
He didn't hear it coming.
That's why you save this slave for last.
What was that noise? I must investigate.
Run away from the fight pits. Run away!
Well,
we already died on this mission once, although the mission is over now, so that we don't have to worry about dying again.
Well, but now how about our totally unarmed slave friend right now? How's he doing?
Oh, they don't care about him because they saw me.
It's like,
so.
damn it, he already cut the rope. Like, what do we do now? what do we do with this guy? He's not bound. Because we never...
We could attempt to rebind him, but oh look, he's disappeared off screen.
I mean, there's
okay.
there's totally an unbind animation, but I have not yet seen a bind animation. Somebody actually putting him into the stockade.
Well, it's more or less just a pull.
Be swift.
Now, come on, Pascurdet. We're just trying to get out right now. We don't need to engage in more
Engaging
combat.
in combat is fun.
Engaging in combat is fun in this game, but we're trying to get over to the other resistance mission here.
Okay, well, so far so good. We're avoiding combat. Staying on the rooftop. Oh, you got at ground level. Dang it. Now everyone's gonna know.
Yep. Explode them!
That guy had a shield, so he took less damage.
Yep. Because that's how fiery explosions work in this game, right?
Well, that's how fire explosions work in general. They're just pressure waves. And heat.
Oh, I was hoping that was still
Ow.
under stun, but no, or still under stealth.
En passant. Damn it. Hit me. I'm bleeding.
More explosions.
Talion, that was the proverbial grenade going off. Talion should have like fucking shielded himself for a second, but be perfectly fine because he's the main character.
Well, he does take damage from those explosions, just not all that much, and he does get disoriented from them.
Ah.
Fast travel.
Fast travel. Awesome travel, more like. They should have an open world game where it's not called fast travel. It's just called like epic travel. There's an epic sequence.
That would really only work in the Brutal Legend universe, and then we'd unlock that ability by taming very specifically one of the Helldactyls that don't actually exist yet.
Oh, you know what would be a cool fast travel system? All right, just hear me out for a second. So you activate the fast travel. Like, are you sure are you ready to travel here? And then the loading screen is just a corridor where there's a bunch of enemies on it. You have the option to either kill the enemies on the way, or just ignore everybody and go to the end of the corridor where you go to the place you were fast traveling to.
I think it's an interesting system, but I think it would only actually work in Assassin's Creed.
Can you fast? Oh my God, you can't fast travel in Assassin's Creed.
Well, Assassin's Creed you don't need to, because although the cities are big, you actually run significantly faster than a majority of other video game protagonists.
Right. Within the city walls, you can't fast travel. You also can't fast travel from city to city, which is probably one of its worst features. It takes fucking forever to get anywhere, even on horseback.
Specifically in Assassin's Creed 1, right?
Especially in Assassin's Creed 1. Actually, I think Assassin's Creed 2 actually does have a fast travel system, which is probably one of the main reasons why people love it so much.
That and the story is slightly better in Assassin's Creed 2. Ezio is honestly a much cooler protagonist than most of the other assassins from Assassin's Creed.
Because Ezio wasn't born an assassin like Altair was. We don't even see Altair as a child. He had to become an assassin. He had to be infused with the will to vanquish his foes. Just like that. Very vanquish.
Fast stealth. What I'm doing here to increase my movement speed is holding the space bar, which allows me to both sprint and crouch at the same time. It is very, very, very nice, and it's a system that I wish more games, specifically open world Ubisoft titles, actually had.
Where it lets you crouch more quickly, or crouch walk. That is.
Well, it lets you crouch run.
Yeah. Well, that's. I don't know, man, because if you're running, you're using more energy, and it will probably increase the volume of your footsteps, which defeats the whole purpose.
I will cede that, certainly, but when it comes to Talion specifically, Talion doesn't have to worry about that, specifically because the Uruks, well, aren't actually that perceptive when it comes to stealth.
Leaving mission area. What you are doing is irrelevant to the current selective objective.
Nah, fucker's got machine gun attack.
Oh, crossbow. Fuck your
Yes.
crossbow. I have invincibility frames.
Well, kinda.
I'm a cutscene hero.
Invulnerable
Bullshit,
terrain.
he took damage. Shot him in the face. Take health damage, you fiend. Oh my god. Alright, that was probably one of my favorite.
This is all too much bother. You pay next
Don't let him
time.
escape. Come on. Exactly.
There, got him.
Thank you.
Gain intel. Who are you gaining intel on?
That guy.
None of the war chiefs?
Oh,
None of the
you
war
have to
chiefs.
choose?
Okay.
Can
Yep.
you only choose one?
There, we gain intel on Kaka the Screamer.
Your brains are now useless.
We have killed Skak
I'm
the
sure
Legend,
you knew other things too.
and we got a sword root.
I am satisfied with that one knowledge.
A savage onslaught.
Jeez. Now, if only you could get insight in Bloodborne just by like hacking into people's brains, that would be pretty cool. But nope, You have to
Yeah.
satisfy with getting either Madman's knowledge or killing bosses. That's about it.
You broke that shovel up.
Ashgam the Mindless.
Alright, so you could do that shit through the walls?
Yes. It is very nice.
You weren't expecting me, Mr. Big Important Skull and Crossbones dude.
Manfield! They say you ride with a woman at your side. I look forward to cutting her open.
Actually, we don't yet. We will later, though.
Oh, so that was the game using the incorrect timing for the dialogue? Wow.
Yep.
You're the captain of farts.
Another fucking
God.
captain. God
He
damn
revealed
it.
himself.
Gain intel. Again, we don't know everything about the war chiefs already. This dude, Push Crimp the funny one.
I wonder if he's actually funny. That guy's mindless, definitely, but I wonder if the other guy is actually funny. After all, people should live up to their monikers.
I believe I
Hey.
could have learned much from you. But circumstances dictate that I must simply kill you.
That's almost
funny because it seemed to be quite intelligent for a beast.
Well, Uruk aren't actually beasts. I mean, from the Lord of the Rings lore and Silmarillion, they very much are corrupted elves.
So if they're correct, but elves are immortal.
Yes, and
So does that mean? But these guys aren't immortal.
All that pain over a stupid broken shovel.
well, we don't honestly know that, as far as I'm aware.
Huh. So they become zombies?
I mean, elves are immortal. Elves are immortal thanks to their mystic connection to their deity, as far as I can recall. But in the next part, we will continue on doing side missions in Udu
And maybe
or Ara, whichever it is.
zombie Uruks.